guys, so I'm back with another video for you guys, another late night video. The hours I put in, honestly. You may hear some music in the background. That's some beautiful Uncharted Golden Abyss music playing on my PS Vita. And this video is going to be a video of all my games, all my games collection, everything, the entire thing. It may not be as many as some other people's games collections, but I am slowly getting there. I got my retro games console, my first retro games console, which I'm really very proud of. I even had some dude come over the other day. It was a friend of my sister's. And then apparently he said he loved my Mega Drive, and I was like, yeah, okay. So, because there's a lot to get through, this is probably going to be split into different parts, like, you know, a load of different parts, you know, just showing you my whole games collection, because a lot of other YouTubers have done it, a lot of other gamers have done it, so why wouldn't I do it? So that's what I'm going to do. Right after I just check where my puppy's gone. Really? She seems to like chewing trousers for some reason. I don't know. So first of all, I have a complete series of games that I've absolutely loved. It's the best series I've ever played of games ever, and that is Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 3. 3 awesome games there. Hang on a second. Yeah, just 3 awesome games. Gears of War 1, they nailed the whole third-person shooter thing, using cover, big hulking dudes in armor. That is what I believe gamers want to do. They want to play as big hulking dudes and ladies, because there are ladies in it, in armor, just fucking chainsawing the hell out of everyone. And I think the games are really enjoyable, you know. Gears of War 2 stepped it up a bit with some new features, new controls, new updated Unreal Engine, new everything. They just stepped it up a gear. And then Gears of War 3 was just the knockout. That was the knockout then. The sending off of the series, brothers to the end, and I've loved every minute. They're the only games that I can play through about 3 times and not get bored of the game, because I love it. It's awesome. And also that has some new enemies in it, and some new other new controls, some other new things and that. So yeah, really love them. If you have never played Gears of War, shame on you. So yeah, that's them. Next we have Street Fighter 4 for the Xbox 360. It's also a really awesome game. I really like the 3D and the whole art style of it, like how the ink, when you do like a heavy attack and you can see all this ink fly off of them. I really love that. I just think that makes it so, oh, what's the word? You know, like when something feels good when you punch somebody, like, what's it called? I don't know, it makes the punches feel meaty when you hit somebody, and then like all this ink splats off them. It's really cool, you know, just how they added all that features and that. I've always loved Street Fighter anyway, so this was just an awesome pickup for me, really. FIFA 06, football game, nothing interesting. The Saboteur, I was a bit naughty with this one. I borrowed it off a friend, or rather he let me borrow it. It didn't work when I played it, and I've never given it back to him, just because he kept forgetting to ask me and I kept forgetting to give it back to him. So it never got back to him, and it doesn't work anyway, so it'll be no use to him now anyway. I never got to play that. The farthest I've got was the opening screen and then running about in that strip club, and then it froze, so I don't know. Battlefield 3, I picked that up at Christmas just because I was fed up of Call of Duty and I wanted to try something different, and this was Call of Duty's main rival this year. and I thought, you know, why not go over to the dark side and try out something new. So I tried this out. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. I don't play enough of it either because I'm stuck with my Mega Drive and all that. So yeah, I don't play it enough. Yeah, I love it. It's so realistic. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like all the Call of Duty fanboys that just say, oh yeah, well Call of Duty's better because you can run a gun and all that crap. I don't care about Call of Duty. This is what it's all about, man. I love this game now. No more Call of Duty for me. I love this game. So yeah, I really love that. It's by DICE and EA. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Special Edition for the Xbox 360. It includes the officer. It's like a character for the online. The Trajan Market and an exclusive packaging. As you can see, it's all shiny. Look at that. Also, yeah, the Assassin's Creed series are just a really well made series, you know. I mean, whoever come up with the idea of like running around sort of parkour slash stealth kind of combat was just awesome. I suppose they got their inspiration from, I don't know if any of you have played Prince of Persia for the PlayStation 2, and I think they might have released one for the Xbox 360, but I don't know. Because that was also very much like this, but it was a lot more linear, so you don't have the free roaming thing where you, like you have in Assassin's Creed. It's more linear, so you've just got to get from point A to B in each level, or you just got to, like, you know, it's linear, you know, you do a mission, you go through the level, you get to the end of it, there might be a boss fight, blah blah blah. Whereas this is a lot more open world. Well, it is open world. It's just awesome. They've stepped it up a notch again, just like I said with Gears of War, right through the series, they stepped it up all along. Like this Assassin's Creed was like the first game was their kind of experiment to see what people think of it, I suppose. And everybody loved it, so they just carried on making more games. So I hope they carry on and make something, but apparently they said it's going a bit like modern now, and I was like, what? So I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. I don't know. Fallout 3. Also a really awesome game when you don't come up against all the bugs and that. But I'm not complaining. I mean, it works fine for me and any other people that just think, oh, it's buggy. Well, that's your opinion. I haven't really encountered any, like, game, like I don't know how to explain it, like, I don't know the word, just like, bugs that make you get fed up with the game, and I haven't met any of them bugs yet, so I'm quite happy with it, really. I did complete it, and I wanted to play it again, but I never got around to playing it. But I really love it. I think the character designs for some of the different characters and that are really cool. Especially the guy on the front here, if you see that. I think the character design on that was just awesome. And I just love it. It's just a really cool open world, I guess it's called an RPG, I don't know, an RPG shooter. Beats me, but yeah, the dialogue is really cool, like quite funny sometimes. When you're speaking to people and you just like, you hear the voices, like the ogres, they speak like how you would think of them to speak, like really dumb and slow. And then you get people like, what are them burnt face characters called? What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but they just talk with this really weird voice. That's so funny. So yeah, I love that game. Another cool game. Call of Duty World at War, the only game that I actually really liked out of the Call of Duty series because it stuck to Call of Duty's roots, stuck to the guts of Call of Duty, went with good old fashioned, you know, old warfare instead of all the new warfare that's got a bit boring now. They went back to the old things they're good at, went back to the old warfare in Vietnam and that. It's just awesome. I think this was the best in the series. I don't care about Black Ops, I don't care about Modern Warfare 3, I don't care about Modern Warfare 2. This was the best game, and I hope they do go back to the old war again and do some more games for that. Because there's loads of stories in the war that they could do games for. You know, you've got the Cold War, Vietnam War, you've got like Russian what's it called? Russian Revolution. You got like French revolutions. You got all sorts of revolutions and small stories within the old wars that we used to have. You know, and I really hope they do a lot more of these in the future, because I used to love playing all the Call of Duties, especially like Call of Duty Finest Hour was really good. Like, just because you get to like join the Russian Revolution and like go in the snow with this girl sniper, and I was like, what, this is awesome. And that was when I used to play a lot of Medal of Honor as well, and me and my dad used to love playing Medal of Honor. Them games were bang on. Back in the day, them games were just awesome. Rising Sun was really cool. Medal of Honor Airborne, when it came out, that was really cool. Oh, I can't remember. Medal of Honor Frontlines, that was my favourite game. Just going around sabotaging cars, planting bombs, shooting the hell out of everyone. It was awesome. So yeah, Call of Duty World at War. Another Alien vs Predator. It's alright. It's nothing special. I mean, you get to play as either the alien. Well, you can play as all of them. You can play as alien, predator, or the human. And the controls can be a bit clunky at times. The game's very linear and quite boring in some parts, because you're just doing the same thing over and over, whether you're the alien, the predator, or the human. There's not much to say about this. I enjoy playing it sometimes just for the whole survival horror of it, but it's nothing special really. Singularity. This game was awesome. I really loved it because they mixed old-time warfare with futuristic weaponry and kind of like a steampunk atmosphere kind of thing. And it was a really cool game. And I got it cheap at a boot sale as well for like 10 quid or something, so I was really pleased with it. If you haven't played that, I recommend playing it, because it's not a game for a child either. It's quite horrible. It's got scenes of creatures being hanged. Oh, it gives me nightmares, man. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's a really cool game, and I love the whole thing with the glove, where you can make broken old things. So if you find like a lift that's been there for years, say it was made back in World War II, and you're in the 21st century, you can use a glove to renew it, and then it builds itself back up again, like right in front of your eyes, and then you can use the lift and then go up to reach a certain place. And it's just stuff like that. It's awesome. Like, you might repair an old bridge, or you can use it to quite freakingly turn soldiers back into skeletons. So like, it ages them, and you can see it age, and all the wrinkles come out in their skin, and then they melt, and then you just turn to a skeleton. And that was really awesome as well. So yeah, I really love that game. Another game I don't play enough. So yeah. Right, I've got roughly a minute left of this part 1 of my collection video. So I'll just do this last game because it's nothing special. It's just a movie. Avatar the game. It's not bad, to be fair. I know a lot of people say, oh, games from the movies are absolutely crap. But this game is actually alright. It's open world, so that's one good thing they got right about it, and it captures the beauty of Pandora. And any of you that haven't watched the films or played this game, Pandora is actually the planet that the the Na'vi, they live on, and it's supposed to be this beautiful, like, glowing place. And they've captured that brilliantly in the film, and they've captured it brilliantly in the game, because James Cameron worked with them on the game. So yeah, I'm going to run out of time, so yeah, pick up that one. It's really cool. Watch out for part 2 of my next video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.